I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, Lisa won 11 in a row after a win over the Kansas City Scouts. Now come home to face the LA Kings. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for LA on the first line is Steve Yzerman, Mario Lemieux, and Jordan Kyrou. On the second line is Ivan Barbashev, Bobby Smith, and Matt Savoy. And on the third line, Bob Gainey, Ryan Hartman, and Robert McMillan. On the fourth line, Ivan Miroshnichenko, Brad Lambert, and Jonathan Lekiramaki. On defense on the first pair is Cam Fowler with Jamie Drysdale. On the second pair is Matthew Schaefer with Shane Gostisbehere. And on the third pair is Braden Paschal with Colin Miller. Starting in net is Mike Richter with Kevin Lankinen backing up. And their scratch player tonight, Pontus Holmberg. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Marcus Johansson, Brock Nelson, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Nikita Gurbankin, Scott Lawton, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey, Thad a Foot. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov, Eric Cernak. And on the third pair is Yusuf Alamaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek, with Archer Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Zach Hyman, Damon Hunt, and Jonathan Toews.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Kings start with possession as we are now underway. Scrum along the wall. Sends it in front, and that chance is blocked. Shuts him down. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he shuts the door on that.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Good stop by Hasek.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's a chance. The Kings have it from their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Passes on over to Morrissey. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the trapper save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Smith won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Barbashev. Puck picked up by Smith.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Hasek's going to hang on for a whistle. won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puts it on net, and he stops that cannon there. Wow. Slides it up to Smith. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Chernak's taking it from his own end. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Pahal. Takes a shot. Pass to Burrows. Right through center and into the offensive zone. To the low slot. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. And that's blocked away. Back to the point it goes.
Miroshnichenko's
trying to shoot loose. He's in. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Quick snap. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes. Miroshnichenko's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Dumps it in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Works it across to Myers. Slides the puck over. Sidesteps the check. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post. Stops him cold. Los Angeles brings the puck in from center. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Los Angeles looks to move the puck from their own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Lemieux. Brings it up. Ball posts and stays out. Denies him.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Foote's got it in the defensive end. LA's got possession at center. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Kyrou. And the puck departs the zone. Dumps the puck in. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. With some open space at center. LA's got the puck. Loses the coverage there. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he fans on it. Quick feed down low. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Takes possession. Takes the shot. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Cross-ice pass to Clark. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Lemieux. Handles the puck. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Comes up with the stop. Lets it go. Makes another stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Miroshnichenko's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Easily turned away by the goalie's glove. Puts it on net. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Offensive zone face-off here. This is a real opportunity for them.
Yeah, it's an icing call. No one can change, and they can recognize that their opponent is vulnerable. They need to attack the net. The goaltender looks gassed.
Feeds the puck to Fowler. Kurashev. Los Angeles plays it along the wing.
Hashek's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Jostles the puck loose. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Scooped up along the wall by Smith. Great reach with the poke check by Chernak. And it's a quick pass to McDonald. Moves around along the half wall. Denies him in close.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The centermen glide into position. LA's won the face-off deep in their own end. Sends the pass over. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Takes the feed. Passes it to Hartman. LA's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it over to Hartman. Los Angeles is across the line and on the attack. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Valimaki stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Murray. And he takes the feed. Myers works the puck in his own zone. Clark's got it along the wing. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Into the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Kings come up with a defensive zone draw. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Well, not a bad period for the Leafs. They got a lot of chances. They just couldn't put one past the goalie. Let's hope they can find the opening goal in the second.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Both teams generating a lot of offense in that opening frame, James. I think they have to look to getting net front presence as well. You want to make sure you're shooting through a screen, and you also have to consider where you're shooting from. You don't want to be on the perimeter. You want to fight for that interior or the middle of the ice.
The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Drysdale. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Los Angeles tries to break out from their own end. Angles it over to Fowler. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time, and I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Clark's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
Big time stop there.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Lunds recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Scores! Well, we know it'll be a Merry Christmas.
Cam Fowler.
I love this play, and certainly I think more defensively, but coaches are always saying keep your stick on the ice. Well, you have to keep it on the ice, but you also have to have great timing and good defensive posture to make a poke check like this that gets going the other way. This gives your team offense. Defense turns into offense, even if you don't get a point.
The Kings are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
And that's blocked in traffic. Fires it. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. Takes control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Takes the feed. LA's got a hold of the puck now. And now he tries to get it across to Barbashev. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Still lots of time left in the period. LA's ahead 1-0. And off the draw, they take the puck. Here they come on the attack. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. Feeds the puck across to Hartman. Looks to set up at the point now. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And the puck's back on his blade here at center. Tries to feed it over to McDonald. Rocks him. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the boards by Hartman. Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Takes the pass. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Carries it in. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the call is. The Leafs are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded. They scored earlier on the power play, James, and it was simple, but it was effective. Why? Because they know the personnel, and they know the strengths of their team. And guess what? It's all on the blue line and the way they shoot the puck. And it is hard and it is heavy, but it's about getting the screen in front. Whether it's a flash screen, whether it's a double stack, doesn't matter. They just got to get there and take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Toronto's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Nice zone entry from the left. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. And he passes it up ahead to Gainey. Takes that pass back to the point. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. And the puck clears the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Gains the zone along the right wall. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Fowler. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Feeds the puck to Kyrou.
But penalty is almost expired.
Oh, stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
More than half the period has expired. Los Angeles has the 1-0 lead. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Pass behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Barbashev. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it at his own end. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Quick shot! Big-time stop!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Lindros wins the face-off at his own end. And he takes the pass. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Toronto's in transition. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Denies him. He got all of it. Toronto's got it in their own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Knocked off the puck. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tees it up from the back end. He was totally locked in on that play. Tries to get it out of harm's way.
Myers makes an impressive play right there, James. His tenacity certainly shows as it looks like he's down and out as he stumbles, but his athleticism holds on to that puck even though he has a lack of balance. He makes a nice pass, which leads to a scoring chance.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Kicks it away from the crease. And that's intercepted by Fowler. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And the puck's kicked free. Feeds it over to Burrows. Oh, a clutch save! Hasek's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late going to the frame. Los Angeles leads it 1-0. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And now he angles it across to Gainey. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Nelson's won a big draw on their own end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot, and that one's turned away. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Delayed penalty looming. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession to the penalty box for the home team. Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Lindros is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Moves the puck. And that caroms right off the mask.
Hasek's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Kings gain possession. Moves it to Yzerman. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Los Angeles looks to move the puck from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot! Stops it with a glove! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Clark's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Good job handling up his opponent here. "40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Well, it looks like the Leafs got to play against two teams tonight. It's LA and the refs. I guess that's why they wear the same colors. Well, let's hope the Leafs can tie this up in the third.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Toronto's penalty killers are on the ice here to start the period, and they gain possession. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. Feeds it to Kyrou. Chance in front. Denies him. Moves the puck up to Johansson. The Kings have it against the wall.
Murray's almost out of the box.
Los Angeles plays it against the boards. And that one's stopped. And he comes up big again. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Hasek's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Los Angeles found lots of ways to find shots on net here tonight, and they continue to lead early in this third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. What a steal in his own end.
Toronto's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Dumps it in. Takes the feed from the left side. LA's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net in complete desperation and compete level to make that one. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Lots of time left in this period. LA's up 1-0. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Takes the pass from the left wing. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Hammers it from the point, and does it again. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Quick pass to Hartman. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Kings looking against the half wall. The Leafs have it behind the cage. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he had an answer with that save.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
More than half the period left to play. The Kings lead it 1-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, turns it aside once again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Kings ready to go on the attack. Handles the pass. Shot! Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues. LA's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Clark's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Makes the save! Knocks the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Pahal. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
That was a hip check.
Los Angeles is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Big time stop there. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Plastics made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Clark's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Los Angeles wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Kings gain possession in their own end. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Sends it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Quick pass across to Yzerman. And he takes the dish. How did he stop that one?
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Quick feed to Gainey. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Grabs the puck. The Leafs penalty killers come up huge.
You know how often that this PK has been practiced together, and you know that the coach is liking this. Every time they go out there, they know exactly what they're doing. They're reading off one another, and you have to have chemistry when you're playing on a PK unit.
Picked up along the wall by McDonald. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Looks to get the puck over to Gainey. And they'll dump it in. The Leafs have the puck now. And it's kicked away. Sends a pass over. Shot! And that carries off a stick. The Kings play it along the boards.
Los Angeles has been outstanding tonight, and as a defensive specialist, I love their game. They've closed the neutral zone down, they've forced play to the outside, and they've really protected their goaltender, a reason why they're staring down the shutout.
Holy.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that
How many times is that going to happen in one game?
Desperation and the will to stop that puck.
The Kings have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Smith won the draw here in the defensive zone. Schaefer's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that's off the iron!
The Kings get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Tries to feed it across. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Fires it! Oh, what a blocker save! He got all of that with the waffle board. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Kings have taken a 1-0 lead. Lutton's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And the puck's knocked loose. Along the right side into the offensive zone. LA's got it behind the net. Puck moved over to Kyrou. Gaining momentum up along the side. Battle along the wall. Taken along the wall by Chernak. And now he moves it to Nelson. Denied by the goaltender.
Nelson's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're in big...
Put it off the post!
Toronto's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still a game they have to fight right to the end.
Up along the wing. Sent into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Johansson. Feeds the puck up to Kyrou. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Fires it on.
There we go. Eric Lindros.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
Toronto's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Throws it in. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Plays the body into that play. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Puck grabbed by Morrissey. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Too much traffic in the lane. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. And he denied that opportunity. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Chernak. Off the left wing and into center. Works it across to Chernak. Grabbed along the boards by Morrissey. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And he takes the feed. Intercepts the pass at center. And there's the buzzer. 60 minutes have been played, and we are still tied. Let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports.
Good comeback period for the Leafs. Now let's hope we can finish this off in overtime.
Who'll be the hero? Will there be a 0? Overtime set to go. Oh, everybody's up for this one now. We are underway for overtime. Angles it over to Lemieux. Picked up along the boards by Drysdale. Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Koshik's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Feeds it on over to Lindros. Here's a chance. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. LA's looking to break out. Over the line they come. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Tries to get the puck over to Lindros. Takes it off. They go back on the attack. LA's got it from behind the net. Proper save! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Lindros is having a lot of fun out there. Why wouldn't he be, James? I mean, he's putting up numbers left, right, and center on this point streak. But you know who's also having a lot of fun? His team. They're rallying around him. Looking forward to another one.
Clark's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Morrissey's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Sends one up to Barbashev. Picked up along the wall by Clark. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. And that's just out of reach. Ooh, and that doesn't go well. Toronto's got the puck. Tries to feed it over to Clark. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Here's a short pass to Schaefer. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. And there's the save. And the puck's booted away. Clark's got it in the corner. Quick shot. And that goes off the post and out.
The Leafs are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by 1, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. LA's regained possession of the puck. Toronto's got possession of the puck. For the win! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop! Moves it to Smith. Los Angeles takes it across the line. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down.
Morrissey's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high-danger look, and he just rips it off of the post. It's a game of inches.
A critical draw here. Knocked away. And there's the horn. Overtime solves nothing, so we'll decide it in a shootout next.
All right, shootout. Here we go.
It's hockey's equivalent of high noon, the shootout. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking it.
Josh Morrissey.
Well, that's what we call a snipe, James. I mean, he just recognizes that the goaltender's deep in the crease and puts it away. Locked in the backhand is harder to control here, James, but man, he has a hold of it.
What do you mean deep in the crease? He wasn't even in the blue paint.
Beats the goaltender.
Barbashev's hoping to get his team right back into this shootout.
Oh, Barbashev ties it up.
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck. Wow, power down on that bottom hand with the flick of his wrist on the backhand, James, and just put it chop cheddar.
The fourth skater of this shootout is set to go. We are still tied, but tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
Well, this is why they practice it a lot of the time.
Right, this one can win it.
Goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
There we go.
Shootout winner. Wow, what a finish. What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
And as everybody takes a little moment to pause and reflect and spend time with loved ones, we just want to wish all of you from the entire EA Sports broadcast team, Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
Good comeback win for the Leafs. Even though they got shot 38-33, Leafs out hit LA 57-38. LA has more time in attack, better pass percentage. Leafs won the faceoffs 25-19. And LA got all the power plays going 1 for 4. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindros with the goal, Johansson with the assist. And Hasek made 37 saves on 38 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .974 save percentage. And he got the second assist. For LA, had Gostisbehere with an assist, Fowler with the goal. Now Richter made 32 saves on 33 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .970 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record now sits at 20-2 with 54 points as they remain in first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto hosts the Washington Capitals.